All right, so let's dive into something that I know a lot of you are curious about. What happens after we die?
Ooh, that's a big one.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And you sent in this article about Chris Langan.
Oh, yeah.
And he is supposedly one of the smartest people on the planet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And his ideas about death are, well,
I'm intrigued.
let's just say they're not your average afterlife theory.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, so the article is from LAD Bible.
Okay.
And it kind of lays out Langan's take on this,
Mm-hmm.
which he calls the cognitive theoretic model of the universe.
Wow.
Or CTMU for short.
Okay.
But honestly, when I first read about it, I was like, okay, is this guy speaking in code?
Well, it's certainly a question that has fascinated humans, for as long as we've been around.
Yeah.
What happens after this life? Is it lights out, or is there something more?
Right, and Langan's ideas are definitely complex.
Yeah.
But the core concept, I think,
Yeah.
is that death isn't an ending, but more of a transition to another state of being
Oh.
within a larger reality.
Interesting.
Okay, so less game over and more level up.
I like that.
Right, this larger reality, what does that even mean?
Well, think of it this way.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine our universe is like a giant computer program.
Oh, yeah?
Everything that exists, including us, operates according to a specific set of rules, a kind of universal language. Langan calls this computational syntax.
Computational syntax.
Yeah, it's like the underlying code that governs everything.
So, like, are we all just living in a simulation, like in the Matrix?
Well, the article does make that comparison,
Okay.
and it's not a bad analogy.
Right.
Langan suggests that what we perceive as death is actually a shift in our relationship to this code, this larger reality.
Okay.
We're not ceasing to exist, we're just changing our form of existence.
Okay, so Langan actually says that death is the termination of your relationship with your particular physical body and a return to the origin of reality.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like heaven or hell or anything we've been taught, right?
Exactly. In Langan's view, the origin of reality isn't about pearly gates or fiery pits.
Right.
It's something far more complex and potentially beyond our current comprehension.
Okay.
It's like trying to explain the internet to someone living in the Stone Age.
Yeah.
The concepts are just too different.
Okay, that's starting to make a little more sense.
Okay.
But then the article throws in this other mind-bending idea.
Oh, boy.
Langan suggests that we might not even remember our lives after we die.
Whoa.
So like all those memories, experiences, everything we've learned, poof, gone.
It's a fascinating concept, isn't it?
It is, but it's also kind of scary.
Imagine shedding all attachments to your current identity, your past, your earthly experiences.
Yeah.
If death is truly a transition to a radically different state of being, maybe clinging to those memories isn't necessary or even helpful.
So it's like hitting the reset button, but for your consciousness.
You could think of it that way.
Wow.
Langan actually believes that after death, we enter a state similar to deep meditation,
Okay.
where we exist outside of our usual perception of time. Okay, and here's where it gets even wilder. He suggests that in this state, we might experience all of our past and future lifetimes simultaneously.
Whoa, hold on. Multiple lifetimes happening at once.
Yeah.
My brain is starting to hurt.
It is a mind-bending concept.
Yeah.
Langan calls this meta-simultaneity.
Meta-simultaneity.
And it's a core principle of his CTMU model.
Okay.
Essentially, he's saying that our linear understanding of time, with past, present, and future, is an illusion.
Okay, so picture this instead of a timeline.
Okay.
Imagine all of your experiences happening at once, like a movie where every scene is playing at the same time.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, that's kind of how Langan sees it.
Yeah.
And if that wasn't enough to wrap your head around,
Oh, there's more.
there's also Langan's take on God, which is, shall we say, unconventional.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't your grandma's Sunday school God.
Okay.
So instead of a bearded figure in the clouds,
Yeah,
Langan's God is more like the elegant math equation behind the universe itself.
precisely. He sees God as the identifiable properties we observe in the universe, the fundamental forces and laws that govern everything. It's a much more abstract and scientific perspective
Right.
than traditional religious views.
Okay, so just to recap,
Okay.
we've got death as a transition, not an ending.
Right.
This CTMU model where time is an illusion and multiple lifetimes exist simultaneously.
Yes.
And a view of God that's more about universal principles than a divine being.
Exactly.
It's a lot to take in.
It definitely challenges our usual assumptions about reality, doesn't it?
It really does.
But what do you make of it all so far?
I'm still trying to process everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like someone took all my preconceived notions about life and death and threw them in a blender.
I can imagine.
But it's definitely making me think about things in a whole new way.
That's a good thing, right?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a lot to process.
It is.
I think what's throwing me off the most is this whole idea of meta-simultaneity.
Yep.
If all my past and future lifetimes are happening at once, does that mean free will is just an illusion?
Ooh, that's a big one.
It is like, are my choices even real?
That's a big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
If we're stepping outside of linear time,
Right.
then our usual understanding of cause and effect might not apply.
So are we saying our lives are basically a pre-recorded movie?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Langdon's theory doesn't negate the idea of choice,
Okay.
but it does suggest that our choices might operate within a framework that's far more complex and interconnected than we can currently grasp.
Like if I'm experiencing all my lifetimes at once, am I making choices in each of those lifetimes, or are those choices already made?
It's enough to give you an existential crisis.
It is. It is.
Well, that's the beauty of exploring these kinds of ideas.
Yeah.
They push us to question our assumptions, to confront the limits of our understanding, even if we don't come away with definitive answers. The process of inquiry itself can be incredibly enriching.
It's definitely a far cry from those simple, do this, don't do that, and you'll go to heaven explanations I grew up with.
Yeah, Langan's model definitely encourages a more nuanced view of existence, both in this life and beyond.
And you know what's striking me now is just how ambitious his whole theory is.
Yeah.
He's not just trying to explain death. He's trying to explain the entire universe.
That's the essence of the CTMU, to create a grand, unified theory of reality.
Right.
It's a framework that attempts to encompass everything, from the tiniest subatomic particle to the vast expanse of the cosmos.
I have to admit, it's kind of overwhelming to think about.
I can imagine.
But even if I can't wrap my head around all the details, there's something comforting about Langan's core message, that death might not be the end we fear it to be.
That's a powerful takeaway, isn't it?
Yeah.
It challenges us to move beyond the fear of the unknown.
Right.
And to consider the possibility of something more.
Yeah, it's like maybe it's not just lights out after all.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a bigger picture, a grander reality that we become a part of.
And maybe that grander reality is something far more wondrous and complex than we can even imagine.
I remember reading somewhere that Langan compared the transition of death to a deep meditative state.
Okay.
Do you think that's what he means by returning to the origin of reality?
It's possible. Remember, in his view, our current perception of time is an illusion.
Okay.
So imagine a state of consciousness where you're no longer bound by linear time, where past, present, and future merge into one.
Okay.
That could be a way of understanding what he means by the origin of reality.
Okay.
A state of pure being outside of our usual constraints of space and time.
So instead of picturing heaven as a place with streets of gold and fluffy clouds, maybe it's more like a state of pure awareness.
That's one way to interpret it.
Okay.
Langan himself doesn't offer concrete descriptions of what this origin of reality looks or feels like.
Right.
He emphasizes that it's something that transcends our current understanding.
Okay, so no harp lessons then.
Perhaps not in the way we typically imagine.
Okay.
But remember, he also talks about experiencing all our lifetimes simultaneously in this state.
Right.
Maybe those experiences, the joy, the sorrow, the love, the learning, all become part of that expanded awareness.
Wow, it's hard to even fathom what that would be like.
It is.
But if time isn't linear in that state, maybe it doesn't even make sense to talk about before and after, past and future.
Exactly. We're so conditioned to think of time as a straight line.
Yeah.
But what if it's more like a circle or a sphere or something entirely beyond our current comprehension?
You know, this whole conversation is making me realize how much our fear of death is tied to our fear of the unknown.
Absolutely.
What if instead of fearing it, we could approach it with a sense of curiosity?
That's a profound shift in perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think that's what Langan's ideas invite us to do.
Yeah.
To question our fears, to expand our understanding, and to embrace the mystery.
It's definitely a more empowering way to think about death than simply dreading the inevitable.
I agree.
But, you know, there's still one thing that's bugging me.
Okay.
If we don't retain our memories from this life after death, does that mean our relationships, our connections with loved ones just disappear?
That's a question that many people grapple with when considering the afterlife.
Yeah.
And Unfortunately, Langan's theory doesn't offer a clear-cut answer.
Okay.
He focuses more on the individual's transition to a different state of being
Okay.
rather than the continuation of specific relationships.
So are we saying that all those bonds we form in this life,
Yeah.
the love, the friendships, the family ties, are just temporary?
Well, remember, Langan's model is based on a very different understanding of reality
Yeah.
than we're used to.
Right.
If time isn't linear
Okay.
and all possibilities exist simultaneously,
Yeah.
then the way we perceive relationships might also be quite different in that origin of reality.
So it's like, even though we might not remember those relationships in a linear way,
Right.
the essence of the love and connection, could still exist in some form within that larger reality.
That's one way to think about it.
Okay.
It's a bit like how we might not remember every detail of a dream.
Yeah.
But the feelings, the emotions, the essence of the experience
Right.
can still stay with us.
That's a really interesting analogy.
Yeah.
It's like maybe the specific memories fade,
Mm-hmm.
but the love, the bonds, the connections we formed, they become part of who we are, woven into the fabric of our being.
And perhaps in that origin of reality where
Yeah.
time isn't a constraint,
Right.
we're able to experience those connections in a way that transcends our current understanding.
Okay.
Maybe we reconnect with loved ones in ways we can't even imagine right now.
Okay. That's actually making me feel a little more hopeful about this whole death thing.
Good.
Because like, even though it's still a mystery,
Right.
there's a possibility for something beautiful and meaningful on the other side.
I disagree.
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe the problem isn't death itself,
Mm-hmm.
but the way we think about it.
Yeah.
We're so focused on the ending
Yeah.
that we forget to consider what might come after.
That's a really insightful point.
Yeah.
Our culture tends to frame death as this terrifying absolute end,
Right.
which naturally leads to fear and anxiety.
Totally.
But what if we shifted our perspective and
Yeah.
started viewing it as a transition,
Yeah.
a transformation, maybe even an adventure into the unknown?
I like the end adventure.
Yeah.
It definitely takes some of the scariness out of it.
Right.
But I'm still curious.
Okay.
How does Langan's theory fit in with other ideas about the afterlife,
Mm-hmm.
like reincarnation or near-death experiences?
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned reincarnation because the idea of multiple lifetimes existing simultaneously
No.
in Langan's model could be seen as a kind of reincarnation.
Oh.
Just not in the linear sequential way we usually think about it.
Right.
It's more like all those lifetimes are happening at once,
Okay.
intertwined in this meta-simultaneous reality.
So it's less about being reborn into a new body
Right.
and more about experiencing all those different versions of yourself simultaneously. It's
Exactly.
like a cosmic multiplayer game.
That's a fun way to think about it.
And as for near-death experiences,
Yeah.
well, there isn't a direct correlation with Langan's theory.
Right.
But some people who've had these experiences describe a sense of timelessness
Mm-hmm.
and interconnectedness that does echo some of his ideas.
It's like those descriptions of feeling a sense of peace and unity, of
Right.
being part of something much larger than themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe those glimpses are hints of what Langan is talking about.
Okay.
This origin of reality where our usual perceptions of time and individuality dissolve.
It's certainly possible.
Yeah.
Of course, Langan's theory is just one interpretation,
Right.
one model of reality.
Ex-
There are countless other theories and beliefs about what happens after we die,
Absolutely.
each offering a different perspective on the mystery.
Right.
You know, it's making me realize that maybe the most important thing
Yeah.
isn't finding the right answer,
Mm-hmm.
but simply being open to the possibility that there is something more,
Okay.
something beyond our current comprehension.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
Whether we embrace Langan CTMU or explore other spiritual or philosophical frameworks,
Right.
the key is to approach these questions with a sense of curiosity and wonder,
Mm.
rather than fear and dogma.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into Chris Langan's extraordinary ideas,
Okay.
I'm curious to know what has resonated most with you.
Well, for me, it's the invitation to think bigger,
Okay.
to expand my understanding of reality,
Yeah.
and to consider possibilities that challenge my preconceived notions.
I like that.
It's a reminder that there's always more to learn, more to explore,
Mm-hmm.
and that even in the face of the unknown, we can find a sense of awe and wonder.
That's a perfect note to end on.
Yeah.
It's been an incredible journey exploring these complex and thought-provoking ideas.
It really has.
Hopefully this deep dive has encouraged you to keep questioning, keep searching,
Right.
and keep your mind open to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond our current understanding.
Absolutely.
Until next time, keep exploring.